Hey, we back coming to you live from downtown Pomona. It's Mia Vanna presents the R&R podcast where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars. And we about to do our first rounds of interviews. This guy right here, he was actually our first interview we ever done. So it's only fitting we do him on number 50. We brought him back. That's my brother, Bobby Bellamy. Northview, stand up. He's in the house, the best wrestling coach in all of California. And I'm not just saying it because it's my brother. You can check Google. You Google that. All right, let's go, Bobby Bellamy.
Welcome, baby. Welcome. Like Randy said, you were our first interview. This is when we were just doing it, just coming off the dome,
off the hip,
which means being spontaneous. If you go to college, we're being spontaneous coming off the dome. But thank you, dog. Thank you. So before we start the interview, we have a question we ask every guest. 5 cigar questions. How'd you get started smoking cigars?
My big bro.
Who's that?
Jock Jeezy, baby.
Hey, that's who got you.
Put me on.
That's who got me started smoking cigars.
He got you too?
Me too.
He lying, y'all. Y'all know he lying.
Nah, he put me on. He put me on.
So wait, so yes, sir. Since birth. Yeah.
Right.
So you got him. So I got you started. You got him started.
Yeah, bad habits.
Bad habits, boy. I tell you.
Bad good habits.
Hey, so do you have a favorite cigar?
You know what?
Other than the Mi Havana ones.
I was just about to say my bro brand.
Whatever I bring him, he got it.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it.
He like them R&Rs.
Yeah, the R&Rs, man. Now he got them in stores. He, he advertising them, and he blessed me with one, and I'm in love with him ever since.
Very good, very
good.
So
if you ain't had one, get you an R&R, boy. They special.
There you go. Randy and Robert, Raul Rayner, Ray,
all R's,
all
baby.
R's, baby. Let me ask you this: what would you say is the perfect drink with a cigar?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I grew up on that hen.
Not that hen.
I did, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie, but as I continue to mature a little bit, that 1792, that whiskey.
That whiskey's good.
That
can't go wrong. Are you having it neat or with ice cube?
Hey, this is how I go down though. Look. Big bro coming to the man cave at the house, right? I be like, hey, he see the 1792 on the counter. I pour him a little bit. Then he sit it right next to him. Before you know it,
half the bottle, huh?
Half the bottle, gone.
Oh man,
you know how I do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Last cigar question: what is the perfect meal with a cigar?
Can I be honest with you? As soon as you said that, I was thinking about wifey and the after meal.
Say it again.
I mean,
what is that?
Good answer. You had me thinking about the after meal.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, you know what? Whiskey is that thing, man.
But
it ain't nothing go wrong with that.
What food
you
would
know
you
what?
have?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a steak.
Steak.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that steak, nice and juicy. Yeah, you already know, Big Sean.
Okay.
Ribeye.
What else would you have with?
I'm gonna have me some. I gotta have me some mashed potatoes. And
there you go.
I need some green. Need some green beans, asparagus, whatever.
There you go.
I need some green. Broccoli, some green. I need some green on my plate.
All right. Okay. So talk about coaching, man. We got you. We got another coach coming up. How long have you been in Northview? And talk about coaching high school wrestling now in 2025.
Man, with all due respect, if you allow me before we get into this shit has really leveled up, my dude. I would like to just give you a round of applause, man. Give these black men some applause real quick.
Thank you, sir.
It's something special, man. When we started to where we at right now, it's leveled up, man. And for me, it's an inspiration.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? As y'all don't know, man. I call them at 6:30, 6:20 every morning, a.m. We talk 4-5 times a week on my way to work, and it's an inspiration, man. And it's always positive what y'all doing next. Mm-hmm. This ain't it, y'all. They always grinding. It's what's next. So I eat off that, man. And for me, when I start my morning off, I want to hear what we're doing. You know what I mean? Right. And it's always a grind. For me, I need that inspiration to keep pushing and challenge myself. So you too, for me, as y'all little bro, love you, man. You inspire me every day to take another step forward. Good shit, man. Y'all doing your thing.
Thank you, brother.
I got a question for you. So you talk to him 4 or 5 times a week?
Real talk, right?
Hold on. I thought I was your best friend.
So here we go.
Everybody. So you talk to Bobby.
I talk to Bobby.
You talk Bobby, Robbie, Ricky, and Mike. You talk to everybody 5 times a week.
Every morning.
Hey, how you start the morning though?
Hey, what's up, dog?
I thought I was special, dog.
Hey, let me tell you something else. If I ain't hurt, like we play fantasy football.
Okay, I don't do
right?
that.
So when we play each other, we won't talk that week at all. He won't talk to
can't.
you.
I gotta get
That's
this,
how
bro.
competitive we are. So, but any other, like, say we miss like 4 or 5 days, I'll be like, "Hey, dog, check in.
Check in, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what we
Check
talking
in.
about.
Yeah.
Check in,
Check
man.
in. Where you at? How you
Yeah.
feeling?
Check in.
You know what I mean?
You know what's
So-
crazy about talking to Randy in the morning? Like I'll talk to him. I'm going to my office. It'll be 10:30.
Mhm.
You know what he says? Oh, dog, I'm already off. What are you, a crossing guard? A school bus driver? How is he off at 10 o'clock, dude? He's like, oh, dog, I went to the Valley at 4. I was in downtown LA at 6.
Yeah, I
It's
get it in.
10:30. I'm headed
I
to the
get it
lounge.
in.
Hey, I love
Play at
people hating,
recess,
too.
man.
Hating
You
on
play
that.
at
He hating on
recess,
that.
man.
Y'all, let's all get out. Working like most of America.
Man, I worked. I put mine in, man.
So go
I
ahead,
put
dog.
mine in.
Go ahead, dog. That's good though, man. Talk about coaching,
I
man.
love that, man.
How many years?
Man, I've been coaching since 2000. You know what I mean? I competed.
Okay.
I went to Damien High School.
Good school.
Ended up going to
Hall of
Cal Poly
Fame.
Slow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got blessed to be in the Hall of Fame at Damien. And Big Bro gonna be there on November 14th. I got
Okay.
into the Hall of Fame in Northview. Hall of
Mhm.
Fame. So I've been blessed. This past year, I was Coach of the Year for the state of California for wrestling.
Oh man,
Of the year of
Yeah,
California.
Coach of the
I'm not
year.
playing around here, man.
coach of the year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Google that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So no, it's been a blessing, man. You know what I mean? To have an opportunity to impact these kids, man, and inspire them and challenge them because it's generation different, man. It's different. It's
Different
different.
coaching now
different.
than it
And-
was 20, 30 years
oh
ago.
my goodness, yeah. Because I used to be able to just tell them how I want to tell them.
Yeah. Now what you gotta?
Now I gotta make sure there's a therapy session after.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
because kids are soft now. They're softer, and yeah. What are some of your biggest challenges coaching?
With all due respect, it's the parents.
The parents, okay.
It's the parents.
Always.
And sometimes it's like, you know what I mean? Dad's 9 o'clock at night, they're off this whiskey, my dude.
Yeah.
They want to send me a dissertation, a text about
Yeah.
this, that, and this. Or when I'm like, look, I'm holding your kid accountable. I thought you would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Your kid got smoking in the bathroom. I suspending,
Yeah.
cut him down. I thought you would appreciate that. I'm
Exactly.
holding him accountable. No.
No, they're not.
It's embarrassing that he's not at the tournament. He's ranked top 5 in the state. And that's the biggest challenge because I ain't changing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Expectations don't change for me, my
Yeah,
dude. It just
yeah.
can't, bro. This is who I am, and I don't know how to be nothing different.
That's good.
Amen.
What you got, Rand? What you got for him, Rand?
Man, like I said, man, yeah, I talk to him almost every day and get my day started off right. But yeah, this is my brother, man. This dude got my back since day one. And I told the story how we met, but when we started coaching together, his son was 4 and my son was 5, and we're playing against Arupa.
Okay. Football, was it? Football,
Flag football.
Okay.
At what's the park? What's the park over there? I forgot the park. But you know what I'm talking- Harada Park. And he coached the defense. I coached the offense. And he was coming off the field, and I'm going to take the offense on the field. And the coach turned around and told him, "Shut up."
The other coach?
Yeah, right.
Real talk.
Before he knew it, he thought we think the same. He was on his ass, but he didn't know I was coming too. And I was right behind him. I'm like, who the hell you telling? Shut up, man. And that dude
Hey,
like,
yo, wait. You weren't behind me. That's what fucked me up. He was before me. I was like, what?
Yeah. And
Like
he like,
that?
oh yeah, yeah. So I like, you don't tell no grown man shut up. So I'm like, man, what's happening, man? And that dude was like, oh. I'm like, yeah, respect out here, man. We ain't telling no grown man to shut up on this little kiddie game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good. We don't take it that serious.
You're right.
Yeah. That's the coaches that are living vicariously through their
Kids,
So,
yeah. So
another good thing I want to shout you out. So we had a conversation last week because you're a biology teacher. My son is a biology major. And what a shout out to you. We don't see a lot of African-American men being high school biology teachers. How did you become a biology teacher?
So I went to Cal Poly Slow. I majored in bio, minored in
SLO, for
psych.
those that don't know, stands for
San Luis Obispo.
Okay, go
Baby.
ahead. Go ahead.
So I majored in biology, minored in psych. I currently teach human anatomy and AP bio. And
AP bio.
I'll be honest with you, I've had this intrinsic drive to learn more about the human body.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what drives it, what pushes it, the positives and negatives, and that's just been my I just love that shit.
Okay,
man.
okay.
And so when I had that opportunity to do that and do that at a higher level, I did it.
Okay.
Grabbed it.
Awesome.
But you know me
awesome.
though, Big Rob, just like you, my dude. People don't know. Find out, Google this dude, know his track record. When I first met him, I'm like, how'd you hustle to be the principal? Like, now you the superintendent. Now you over here in the hills. Like
Yeah,
everything
Rob,
he's
Rizzle.
yes, sir. And again, y'all, I hope y'all really know what I'm talking about. These two dudes right here, I'm lucky enough to be sitting in the middle of them. They real African Americans that's real trying to do something next. And I want them to, they model that, they live that, and they ain't hating. They want everybody to come with them. So they share their story. He always let me know what's next. Come on, you want in? Let's go.
Mm.
You want
Thank
in?
you.
Let's
Appreciate
go.
that. Appreciate that.
So
Appreciate it,
you
bro.
have no idea, nigga. I know everything. I follow, because there ain't 100, you can have it.
Yeah. Look at that.
Big Rob.
Big Rob.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
want
let
a
me ask you
foreclosure? That brother get you a foreclosure
Yeah.
immediately.
Talk about coaching. How many teams do you have in Northview? Do you have 4 levels or 3 or 2?
So we have 3 levels of boys, 3 levels of girls. Our girls were took second to state this
Do you
past
coach
year.
the girls? Or you have somebody that
Well, Mike, I have kids that wrestle for me. They're now coaching the girls. for me.
perfect. I love that. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that.
And our branch, I got Vanguard, the head coach at Vanguard, the head coach at Lehigh. So my branch in regards to now
Your
my
coaching
kids are
tree.
branching up. Yeah,
Good.
and that's
That's good.
powerful. That means a lot to me because that means something something that I've been trying to instill in regards to let's all work our competition.
Okay, that's
There's
good.
nothing substitute experience, but let's all work our competition.
Hard
And
work,
I see
hard
that.
work.
Yes, sir.
Some people are scared of that. That's good. So you talked about coaching kids and how it's more challenging now. How many more years do you see yourself coaching?
It keeps me young, boss.
Yeah.
So in regards
you
to
love
that,
it, so
I love it, man. I
It's
love
the
it.
best,
And
best job in the world.
it's the best job in the world, man. It's the best job in the world. And if you can continue to inspire like you guys do for me, and if I can do that for them, my energy's right, my karma's right. So, and that matters to me. I
Definitely.
try to protect my energy. I try to make sure my karma's in the right way, man. So giving back to these kids, I think that always leans on the right side.
Okay, awesome. What you got, Rand?
So you've been coming to the events with the gents. How you telling people about the gents party, man?
Yeah.
Telling people about the gents,
Hey,
man.
man, I ain't never seen nothing that got a class, a little spice of hood. And then if you need it, it's all good. You're going to eat good. You're going to hit music good. And then the most important part of the gents, they make sure everybody feel like they family. Everybody. I ain't
like
never
that.
seen
I like
nobody
that.
get
I
big
like that.
time. Everybody feel like, now, I'm going to be honest with you. You come as an individual, you leave as a family member.
That's
And
right.
that's what the gent stands for me, man. I'm trying to get all my people to be a part of that shit. That's
That's
shit
awesome.
special, my dude. Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Y'all
thank
make
you,
it feel
thank
I love
every
that.
time. Big Sean at the gate. Make sure everybody, that's how the man, that's Big Turbo. Everybody gonna feel love when you Big Sean at the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Support it if you can, man. It's my brother. I can get it for free. I pay every time. Make sure everybody, wifey, everybody pay every time because I want to support what they're doing.
It's good.
It's
We
something
appreciate
special.
that.
No, my dude, y'all give us good time.
Okay.
We come with that good energy.
Okay.
I
that's
love
good.
what y'all
We
doing,
love
my
that.
dude.
We love that.
Right.
So teaching, coaching, is it wrestling season right now?
So we go to Arizona for preseason nationals. So
When? When is that?
On the 4th. Ooh, I ain't told wifey yet that
No,
yet. That I leave a couple
no.
days. When it's on my bike. But yeah, I leave on Thursday.
It's gonna be a conversation.
It's gonna be a
for later.
conversation.
We're
Because-
not gonna podcast that.
Nah, don't podcast that one. Because if you tell her a day before, she mad for only 2 days. You give
Okay.
her 2 weeks, then I'm gonna have to deal with it for 2 weeks.
It's a problem.
Amen.
It's a
Amen.
problem.
Okay.
Amen.
Mandy, come on now.
Don't say that. Keep that in house.
In house.
No. But
Okay.
yeah, we leave.
That's
I don't
good
know if Anthony Robles even will do that one leg. National champion. So we go compete out there with the best in the country, man. Come back. We're gonna take our lickings and hopefully we can learn a lot.
That's good, man. You got to get us your schedule. I'm sure Randy probably, but I'd like to go, man.
You
We
gonna sit in the
should
corner with
we
me.
go.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
I was driving through Covina checking on some foreclosures, and I saw your high school. And I called Randy. I said, "Man, I'm passing by Bobby's school right now. You know, I don't go to Covina
Yeah.
too much. It's not somewhere, South Central or Corona. But I was driving through Covina. I called Randy, dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
You're a role model. You're teaching.
Yeah.
You're successful. Coach of the year. You've been doing it 25 years.
Yeah,
So
keep
you
it
started
up.
when you were 10, huh? You said,
I love you long time.
yeah, love you long
Love
time.
you long time.
That's
Yeah,
good stuff, man.
man.
Shout
Ain't
out
a
to
honey, you can have.
Bobby Bellamy.
Give it up for my
Bellamy,
brother.
North-
Yes, sir.
Northview High School,
Appreciate y'all.
Coach of the Year, Teacher of the Year. Northview High School. Check him out.
Teacher of the year too, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Great
sir.
man. A great man. A
Sir.
great man.
Yeah, good job,
Yeah.
baby.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
Love you.
yeah. Yep. Coach Ty Freeman, you up next? Yeah, we ready for you. Professional.
You good? You good? Out of Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Pittsburgh's finest, Coach Ty Freeman.
Ty Freeman.
Assistant
Appreciate
coach
that.
at Burbank High School, doing big things. Want you to talk about the program, talk about you playing. You played back east from Pittsburgh. Talk about your son. We'll let you start, man. What's your story? What are you doing? Where do you come from?
Oh man, appreciate being back here, and appreciate the host of the lounge. A great place, great brotherhood, sisterhood, everything that go down here. So everybody got to come through the lounge, man. It's all about everybody getting together, smoking some good cigars, and of course this #1 podcast show. You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
Arnard.
Yeah. So originally, man, just real quick, I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. I got a chance grow up there in the inner city, man. It's just real tough, and I was able to hoop at one of the top high schools there, Taylor Alderdice, and y'all know some of the Pittsburgh folks that have been on the Rams and all that, and went to school with his father and his uncle.
Was that Aaron Donald?
Aaron Donald.
That's right, I thought
yeah.
so.
So we all good, and we grew up in the same hood. So I know the family well, and it's just been something of a blessing, then coming to California. And so what I did, and just real quick, is in high school, I was all city and all American basketball player and really enjoyed that. And we actually know a couple folks,
Same
and
people.
I
Dan
believe he
Porter.
got some family there in Bardsdale too. And we come to find out that his parents went to school where my relatives went and grew up in the
In
same
Philly.
Philadelphia in Philadelphia
Same
on my
neighborhood
dad's
in West
side.
Philly, baby.
Unbelievable. The world
Yep.
is so small. And so, and then coming here, and right now I coach for Burbank High School, assistant coach, and along that travel, man, with many ups and downs in life. And it's been a lot of fun for me, man. And what we do at this program, and my son, he actually did 2 years of Chaminade. And then when I took on a coaching job, I coached about 10 years for youth football in Burbank, where he went through that program. And we have a lot of dogs that went through there. And then when I coached at Burbank, he made a choice to come and play, man. And I got to tell you, it's been one of the most rewarding things that we've been able to do. And it's exciting. And I just say this too, just to jump a little bit and go back to myself and all that. It was so good to see the brother before me. And I think those that see it, man, we can do a lot. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to get one of the highest degrees in having a doctorate, and I install that in the kids in regards to our program. And our program is fundamentally based. I mean, we're changing it that you can go to a public school and still meet all the criteria of anybody else in a private school, and that you're not a commodity. And I'll talk about that a little bit on the program.
Please do. You talked about it before, but I want these people to hear that.
Yeah. So one of the things I fundamentally believe is that, we have to begin to keep our kids in the neighborhoods that they grew up in and belong in. And I know it's attractive to be recruited and to go through those private schools, because I can talk about that. But what I've come to learn and understand through experience, that our kids are not just a commodity. See, all of our kids that are being pulled, we see it as an opportunity, but it's actually a commodity. I mean, we talk about NIL, but the true facts of NIL money, you want to know all the folks that look like us that have been able to go to NIL money, the only average that they're actually getting is $25,000. Now, that might sound like a lot, and you might hear these big deals, but that's not the real case. Those are exceptions. Those are phenomenons. And so what we got to do is turn our programs locally and say, look, our kid's not a commodity that you can trade around. And that goes for sports. I will say that I'm an advocate of sports. I believe in sports. But when you have a team, let's talk about Boston real quick, if I can digress, because it comes into my coaching philosophy. If you had a team that you purchased that was $300 million, the commodity that they've allowed to exchange, the same mentality that's 200 years old, is now $6.1 billion. Well, all of those players on that squad look like us. Now, out of that $6.1 billion, they got change. And then it ain't even an accountable fraction of an amount of money that the players receive based on the owners who never step on the court in regards, and creates those increased ticket prices and so forth. So at the end of the day, let's keep the integrity on our kids and not treat our kids like a commodity, and understand that, one, we got to do education. And our Burbank program, now I've installed in the last 2 years, a 2.5 ain't acceptable. Right? You come with a C-, I'm going to see your teacher.
Okay.
Right.
And I want to encourage everyone, and I want to say to all of those parents out there that may be talking to the athletes, look, participation in a tutor program, that's smart, that's wisdom, that's knowledge. If you need a little assistance and extra, you're not the dummy, you're the guy.
Yeah.
You're the dog that go on the football field. And I want to encourage that. When you go to the other level, I played in college. That's all you do. You practice twice a day. Then you go to your shoot arounds. Then you go practice again. Then you go work out. Then you go to, in my case, you shoot around and you practice again. And you're going to need some help to get you over that because that's a real load for everybody. And if you get into the custom, let me tell all the student athletes, and the parents of student athletes, if you get into the custom of seeking help when you see things aren't going in the right way, you're going to have a better chance of traveling on this journey of life with running into less potholes, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, love that. So what's something else you guys are doing at Burbank to kind of change the narrative? All the kids going to St. John Bosco, Mater Dei, Sierra Canyon. What are you guys doing, or how are you guys getting kids to stay local?
Well, one of the things we get kids to stay local is tell them that they got value. That the reality is that, being in your community and giving back and seeing people in the community that you see in the shops, the stores, the 7-Elevens, the wing stops, to come and watch you play on Friday night is probably one of the most rewarding things that you can achieve and you can accomplish. And what we do for Burbank is we really do make it a sense. Look, we got the swag gear. Burbank, I'm going to give y'all a fact about it, okay? We could talk about all the schools and all of the bar, and I'm cool with that. Don't take me wrong. It's not hater, but here's what we got. When you say, how do we get it? All it takes is parents and dedicated coaches to get it done. Burbank High School is sponsored by Adidas.
Okay.
Burbank High School in the last 2 years, we are sponsored by Hellstar. Just ask your kids. Everybody listen. Right now, if you got some Hellstar t-shirt, average price $700. Every kid will do anything they can to wear that gear. Our kids are wearing that on their football uniform. If you go and pull us up on the video, you're going to see this Hellstar logo on it. So what we got all the swag. We got everything we got. But guess what? We ain't paying you to play you.
Yeah. You just got to come and go to school. Huh?
You got to come and go to school. You got to come and get those grades. And then it pays off. I mean, it pays off. We rebuilt a program over 2 years that's top in the country. We beat Arizona's teams that won their state championship. We went up to Nevada and did it to them. Now, we did lose last night. And there's a learning lesson at the Muir. That happens,
Pasadena Muir.
Yeah, they got us.
Program.
Yeah,
a lot of guys in the league. That's okay, though.
A lot of guys in the league. They put it on us, but it's coming back. And that's why I'm happy. I can sit here right now. We all like our kids, but I'll tell you this. I'm proud. My son is being recruited by Dartmouth, Cornell, Brown, UPenn. Right? We ain't no special nobody else. I'm from the hood. I'm from the barrio.
Yeah.
So we didn't have no silver spoon in our mouth, right? And what I mentioned to everybody, I didn't mention Alabama, great program. I didn't mention Clemson, great program. But at the end of the day, here's the true facts for all the parents. At the end of the day, you have more likelihood of winning a billionaire mega lotto than your child has to enter the pros.
So they might as well get that education, right?
You got to get the education. That's the exchange that doesn't make you a commodity. As you walk away with right now, you walk away with $250,000 at minimum education, no matter where you go to school.
Yep.
No matter where you go to school, that you can then what? It appreciates.
Yes, sir.
The little economics, it appreciates there. So you got more money than you would actually have on a rookie contract once you get that college degree, right? And the longevity in the league is only 3 years, right? I golf every day. I'm going to tell you, I golf every day with former players that was in the league that's looking for a job.
Wow. That's deep.
Let me ask you a question. You mentioned having a doctorate. What is your doctorate in, and what are you doing with it?
My doctor's in business administration, and my MBA's in international finance. And right now, what I have a chance to do, and what I've done for the last 20 some odd years, after I had a great career in the labor movement, and now I'm running my own management consultant firm, and I teach at San Diego City College as an adjunct professor for business.
Okay, very good. So that's awesome, man. And you're coaching. Your son is a senior.
Yes.
Has he committed to any schools yet?
No,
he'll take any trips.
He's taken many trips from.
Tell me what schools?
We went to Arizona. We went to Oregon. We went to Nevada, and we also UCLA twice. And then he went to Stanford. And what he's actually doing right now, and they came to us, which is top right now, is either UPenn Cornell. So I hope this doesn't come out before he makes his
Okay,
decision.
yeah. Well, you
Nah, he will. Hey, look, that's
So
what it is.
Penn is great. My buddy Robbie Countryman, his son Cameron Countryman played there at Penn, got the Wharton Business School degree. You can't go wrong there. Cornell. Who else was recruiting him out of Ivy League?
Oh, out of Ivy League, Brown
Brown.
and
Great
Princeton.
school. Can't go wrong. And I think they finished playing by Thanksgiving. They finished because academics is number one. So they finished by Thanksgiving, Rand.
Right.
And after that, it's okay. Football's over.
Right.
Finish school.
It's a good thing.
So you can't go wrong. And when you have an Ivy League degree, the conversation changes.
Oh yeah.
When you're in that
It
room,
gets you in a different
yeah,
room.
That's going to take care of you the rest of your life.
Absolutely. In the first conversation they had with my son Exodus Freeman, they told him, we don't give NIL money, we give degrees.
You go, wow, wow.
Right.
You hear that, Fred? Yeah, that's crazy.
And he broke it down. He said our degrees worth $450,000. That's how much you would have to pay if you didn't get an offer that we're offering you today. And here's an interesting part. They don't take the actual offer and give it to your child until after your child takes the SAT. So you got to prep them for that work and everything. And by the way, there's free classes on it. Everybody should prep their kids where it don't matter, guys.
SAT
You can
prep.
keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You get better. I tell the players, what do you do at Burbank? That's different. We tell the players, it's like practice. You keep going and take that practice test, you get better at it. You keep taking that practice test, just like you go out and watch the patterns, you get better at it. You feel me? And it works out real good.
Statistics show that the more you take it, the better you do. And when I was teaching, I thought, when I was in high school, I took it my senior year. I found out that some kids are taking SAT prep classes in 8th and 9th grade.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's right.
Different environment, though. I didn't know that. Nobody told me that when I was in high school.
Same here. And it's just a competitive time. And it's just like being on the field, no matter what, or being on the court. It's one of those important things that we have to advocate for. And I also, too, as a coach, I want to mention to everybody, too, we talk about the stats and the top players. This is kind of the dad in me on it. So my son right now in the state of California, we had a bye week. So he was in the top 10 receivers in the state of California.
Okay.
Go, dog.
Good job.
And now he's down to 38 because, when you had that bye week, he lost a lot of yardage and people go on. But here's what's an interesting stat, and I'm coming to notice from that. You got to look at some. I'm going to talk about receivers. So in California, the kids work hard. But this is what D1 schools really look at if you want to do it. So I want to give a little tip for all of the parents out there.
Okay.
So when you look at these stats, you see the kids, if you look at my son, 38, right? He's got 17 receptions, no drops. 37 people up top of him have gotten the ball 40 more times on average than he got. Right? Yards per catch. He's, of course, now he's in the top 3. We're talking about the state of California, out of Burbank High School.
Okay.
And of course, 2 ahead of him was from one from Englewood, and then Lincoln, of course, is up there. But I love it because it's public schools. But one of the things we have to teach the kids is practice the details, because not having a drop when they look at it, you look at these yardage, make sure we're looking at, just like in hoops, we looked at, how many threes you taking. Yeah, you can have 33 points, but if you're taking 40 threes, right? We all talk about that.
Exactly.
So we got to look at, I'm just saying the stats, look at how many times the folks are actually getting to really evaluate who's good. And we as parents, and I think we as advocates for sports, we have to raise the criteria when we talk about who's great and who's good. Right? How was their academics? I'm talking about when we talk to the young kids. Hey, man, how was their academics? Maybe they said, but did they go get help? Bring those characteristics into when you got these younger kids and youth football and everything about what it takes, because it's getting tough out there. And they starting to close the doors.
Yeah.
And when they close the doors and it gets tough, while they're bankrupting the HBCs right now, we ain't going to have nowhere to go. Right? And then we just going to be that commodity that entertains. We're not walking the halls or the campuses. We just on the field. Right? We got to turn what you're seeing on the field into a reflection of what you see on the campus. So I close with this. If you know anybody that's going to D1, once they get their money, if you get it right, I'm talking about the athlete, they should advocate that at least 10 people that look like them be accepted in enrollment on the school they going to as a condition of them going to that school.
Okay.
Right? Because there ain't going to be no more affirmative action, get a shot. We don't get a fair playing field. But if our athletes are able to use that leverage to help create people that's going to support them on their campus, they won't come home after a year.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah,
I got a question for you before you close. And then, Fred, you want to say something. So I want to ask you a question. What's your school that you wish your son would choose? Do you have one? Or no, not at all? Like your favorite. Who would your favorite be?
My favorite would be because I'm Pennsylvania, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all good. It got to be Penn. I mean, it has to be Penn.
My grandparents.
Yeah, everybody's back home too. And again, guess what? When it comes to the games, guess who's gonna come? The hood coming to the games, Penn.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, hey, they coming to the game, man. You know, and that just shows again how we can spread our love
Family
beyond
support.
being a commodity.
Yep.
You know, because I just say it like this. It was very interesting. If you go to, I had a chance, you go to you know, a modern day, boy, all of those schools you go, the only folks that look like us in the stands, here's a very interesting fact, are the relatives and parents of the players. Once you get out of that, that look like us. Once you get out of that, ain't no more of us. My point is, we're not accepted as a part of the community. We only accepted as a part of the entertainment on the field.
Amen.
Right? So I ask that we take an active role in changing all of that, you know, and all the way, hey, look, community, when our boys are out there playing and there's a high school and you got a couple of minutes, stop by the game. If you ain't got a favorite team, point for them young boys out there that's actually giving everything that they can give, staying away from all the trouble that surrounds them every day to be on that field, man. I don't want to preach, but I'm telling you, as a coach, there's nothing better when I look up there and see the diversity of the stands reflect the diversity on the field.
Okay.
You know?
That's
Very
deep,
good.
man. You're right.
Good
You're
job.
right about that, Coach.
Red. Good stuff, Coach. Your son played D1 football. Good.
There it is.
All right, there it is.
We're just
putting in the proof.
There it is. It's a formula and it works just like practice. And one last thing too is always encourage everyone, even if you're an alumni, right? Ask the coach first question. Well, you know the records, it's all on the internet. First question, I love it. Everybody, all fans, please help me do this as the football season is on its midway point. And the reason why I'm spending so much time on grades coming out for all the dads in here and moms, grades is out there, right? Some of our boys ain't playing because nobody took this serious about what we're talking about tonight before it got to this period,
Yep, exactly.
right? First thing I'll ask you to ask the coaches, not how you doing, how my son doing, or how's the schedule, but ask them, how are the grades of the players, man, you counting on? And what are you doing, coach, to make sure those players are getting help in the classes? Once he answers that, then we can get it, hey, man, good game, man. I like the way you coach. Because let me tell you, in the element of coaching, the fundamental element of coaching that we cannot lose, and there's another coach, he spoke before me, we cannot lose is the importance of our kids getting a good education while they can. And good is better than what they were when they first walked in the door of high school, right? And we got to do that on the sports level. That's all I ask. Bang me. Be like, yeah, coach, hey, man, before I get to the game today, your boys all right? Everybody, you ain't got no ineligible players, do you? Why them dudes on the shirt? I hope they just injured, right? And if you say, oh, man, we having trouble, well, coach, you got a lot of work to do, man. You might have a 10-0 record, but if 30% of your team ain't eligible every year, we got to you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Proof is in the pudding.
Good job,
man.
baby. Good job.
Good job, Coach Freeman.
Freeman.
Burbank High. Second time on the. He's second time on R&R, man. He's always a good guest. And we told him he's gonna come to again. We got to go to a game this year.
Burbank game.
Game this year, Coach.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
We'll have you promote your stuff, city council. and
Oh,
we'll
my
close
boy
with
Dre.
Raul.
He from the P. Yeah, he from the P. Then he moved to Alabama on me. Mississippi. Yeah, he moved to Mississippi on me.
Same
He left
thing.
me.
Palace Birdies.
Peace out. But yeah, he left me. He went to Mississippi. Came back.
Big man.
Go ahead, dog. That's all you. We
Hey,
have to
man,
have you back. You know what? You were on before too. So because it was episode 50, we wanted to have some repeat customers.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like when you go to Popeye's Chicken more than once in a week.
Yeah.
You repeat customer.
3 times.
So
a
we
week,
had
about 3
Bobby
times.
Bellamy, we had
Good
Ty
time.
Freeman. Now we got you, big dog. Talk
Man,
about it, man. What
man, let me tell you
talk
what.
about city council?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about your product.
Let me tell you what, man. Once again, congratulations, brothers.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Cigar, I need a cigar, of course, with just liquor.
Yeah. So how did you get started smoking?
You know what?
I meant to ask Coach Freeman that.
So if I get started smoking, it's a small store. I'm in a little town, Italy, and I'm sitting in a little cafe with my clients, and this man walks in with that Balboa accent, which is of course Sly.
Mhm.
He was smoking his little Olivia. I said, that smell good as hell, man.
Yeah.
He said, want to try it?
Yeah.
One popped in, that was hooked.
You've been hooked. How long ago was that?
But about 18 years ago.
All right, all
okay,
right.
okay.
Welcome to the
Off and
club,
on,
brother.
Off and on, yeah,
Okay.
off and on. But the
Yeah.
story of me and Randy, when Randy was back in that, recruited Randy to play ball, at Ganesha High School.
Okay.
When Sean McCoy, we all grew up together.
Yeah.
How I got started in the politics of the Walker politics. One night, street takeover, Los Angeles, University, I think Southwest College up there.
Southwest,
Yeah,
Western
Southwest.
Imperial.
Oh yeah,
My
they had,
neighborhood.
they had to take over, and they was blocking the street, so I had nowhere to go. I had to bag my car up, my little cute little Prius out there. I bag it up, my little car fishing, and 6 officers came, and they cornered my car at gunpoint.
Okay.
6 officers, sheriffs, 6 12-gauge shotguns. I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm licensed to carry in 48 states, but I know my guns in my car. I put everything on top of my dash. And how may I help you? The brother officer, he started interrogating me. Worse in the, I call them clear people. I'm a country boy. I call them clear people.
Mm-hmm.
And this clear man was like looking at me laughing. I said, why you call him clear? Well, me, racist people were clear to me. So I said, the clear man's over there acting more ignorant than the brother.
Mm-hmm.
So the brother, he called me all kind of names and said, Crenshaw Mafia this. And what made me think about, if I ran for city council, I probably better change a lot of attitudes.
So you running for city? Talk about it, man.
Oh yeah.
City
So
council.
I decided to put my name in, in their little hat, and I'm making my official announcement. January 17th,
You run
2026.
for LA City Council.
Yes, sir. The toughest part, right in the hood, right down south. DA is one of the more hardest places in America. We're talking like Bloods, Crips, everybody fighting each other, black on black crime, Latino crime, everything. I'm trying to change the relationship.
So what is something
My
you want to do? What do you
my
want to
main
do?
thing, my main focus is about mental health. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing them build these apartments, and you want to put a Popeye chicken in the bottom of it, a Taco Bell, instead of putting mental health facilities down there. How about giving people a chance to redeem themselves? Stop putting drug users in prison and put them in rehab centers. Teach them how to understand what they're addicts and what they're doing. I'm trying to change the whole of doing that. So I figured, ain't nobody gonna run up here on the podium. No one gonna run up on me and say anything to me. I'm not worried about getting assassinated and nothing. Speaking my mind, I have a team just as powerful as I am. I'm a highly trained, so you ain't gonna run up on me on the podium. I'm talking about changing LA. We know you can't change LA by speaking to people. You got to show people you can change LA. And see, it's the hardest division of LA is the parents are failing our kids today. That's why the kids run around and doing the thing they're doing. So my first thing is the street takeovers. I'm gonna change the laws. If you get caught, you living at home, your parents gonna be accountable for you. Every burn you burn, that's $5,000 fine for the parents institution. Take the car 30 days. Second time, the car goes with me for a whole year, and you paying $10,000. And your kid gonna have to make sure. You gotta stop these kids and
Doing
give
a
more
street takeover.
responsibility. Yeah,
What's your district going to be? So be specific.
I
What
got.
area?
I'm always as
Give me
far
the
as
borders.
I'm on borderline of me is almost on Crenshaw, all Crenshaw Boulevard.
So west
Crenshaw,
Crenshaw, what's
down
to the
Vernon.
east?
I'm going east part. I'm going all the way down as far as down to the other side of
110.
Broadway.
Broadway,
East side of it. You a little bit going towards 37th Street on the area. So by the Clinton
and then
elementary
south
school,
to north. What's
south
your,
north. Oh, that's the worst one. See, the worst one.
so what's
south
your
and north.
what's your south border?
My south border base is Imperial, Segundo,
El Segundo.
area.
What's your north border?
and my north border is straight down Avalon. Horrible.
Mhm.
The most drug infested homeless spots over there everywhere. And I'm trying to figure out a way to have our acting mayor agree on stop taking this money and stop taking the police from people and start putting that money back to you. $26 million still missing. But 26 billion is still missing in LA. We trying to figure out where it's at. But our governor got a $25 million mansion.
Right.
He built it. So we trying to figure out if you're doing that, what are we doing to save our people that's on the street? So when the Olympics come, they just put $832 million in security for the Olympics. Now, where are you gonna put 400,000 homeless people during the Olympics? Where you gonna hide them at? Concentration camps? What you gonna do with them? So I figure if you're gonna house them, give them some land that's sitting out there in the middle of nowhere. Joshua Tree got so much land out there. You put a whole motorhome camping out there in Joshua Tree. Put them somewhere and let them have their free land. You can't make a grown man get an apartment and think he gonna stay at an apartment for rent free or whatever. He gonna and you give them rules. You can't give a 40-year-old man who a drug addict, you gotta be in at 10 o'clock at night. That ain't gonna happen. They're gonna burn the apartment up, destroying it. Section 8 is need to be revamped. because you're gonna have people on Section 8, give them opportunity to offer more jobs.
Okay.
So I have an initiative. We have 48 TV stations I own.
Okay.
So I have a school when we putting people in, giving scholarships out, but kids can go and learn about tech. Because tech is where it's at right now.
Tech is where it's at.
Don't think it ain't. Don't get it
STEM.
twisted.
Yep.
You know, stem cell research.
STEM.
You got all these scientists out there who are not of our color. We trying to make these kids go to school, understand, like Coach was saying, if you don't have these kids in school, we're gonna lose them.
Yeah.
So the next generation is just screwed. Man, we didn't mess it up so bad for the next generation.
Yeah.
These kids gonna be lost.
Yeah.
We
We
don't
got to
save them.
get kids to finish school. Coach talked about that.
Yes.
LA Unified for African American and Latino boys, 55% dropout.
55. Yes.
That's
it is.
horrible.
Well,
So
now
where
they
they
jumped
ended
to
up.
58 now.
Yeah, 58.
It
That's
just
crazy.
jumped up, and I was looking at statistics, and I was asked to be on a committee for the Olympic Committee.
Mhm.
I was asked to my good man Henry Black Butler, who's married to Lee Daniels' sister,
Okay.
Leah Daniels, and she says Heather Hutt, sister Tisha, is on a committee. So I got a phone call Monday saying ready to come out and sit through one of the committee meetings. and see
Meetings.
what you can do with it and your security expertise. I have over 31 years of security, highly trained in counterterrorism measures, everything. 5 years federal, Homeland. I was on a tag team that was in charge of any kind of threat assessment in the school shootings.
Mhm.
My team was going there and try to eliminate the possibility of a higher threat. If you notice, no one of our color have been any active shooters. And you keep on saying our kids. But what are you doing to stop that stuff from happening? You let a kid walk around, the metal detector is not going to work. You have to identify the problem. These kids are getting lost in the system. You have little Bobby, for example. He sits in the classroom,
Mhm.
and you ignoring him, but you bullying him every day. Now Bobby didn't change his look. He went from blonde hair, blue eyes to dark hair, and he didn't paint his nails black. And he said, "Well, you keep doing roll call, and little Bobby, where's Bobby at? Little Bobby's finna go home and start. He gonna start getting online and see how to make a gun. And well, you know it, Bobby in the school blasting everybody. The same kid you didn't see that whole time. Now he didn't change his whole identity and come back as a mass murderer. So we have to stop that. So I have different measurements that my team is going to be working with. My team leader is Rodney Allen Rippey, is my campaign manager. I know who Rodney Allen Rippey was.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
He ran for mayor of Compton, and only lost by a small percentage. So I figure if you could do something big, you can do something real good for the community. Go out and do it with passion.
Okay. Yeah.
Have
With
passion.
passion.
You do.
Talking about passion, let's transition. You have some products you want to introduce.
Well,
man.
I got this right here for you gentlemen right here. This right here
Talk about it.
is California Distillery. This is a base company, 8 generations of father to son, father to son, father to son. So the partners came to me about 3 years ago when the father passed away, Bill, rest his soul. He said, "Dre, I love you so much, man. I'm gonna give you percentage of this company."
Okay.
I said, "Really?" Then all of a sudden the government got so pissed off that they shut us down. They tried to say, you guys are making some illegal moonshine, but just moonshine with a twist. This is our own brand of alcohol we make. So basically, this right here, this bourbon is 100% proof, and you cannot smell it, and it doesn't burn.
Might
So
be
you Henny,
scary. I'm driving
no,
home.
trust me, you Henny users, drink this right here. You ain't drinking Hennessy no more.
Okay.
If you like a burning your vocal cords and all the ethanol, go ahead. We take all that out of here. We burn it all out. So I'm gonna have you brothers try it right now and give their honest opinion. Sean already tried that peace pie, and he'll tell you it's the beast.
He was supposed to wait on
He's
us.
supposed to wait on us,
Yeah,
but
he
that,
got pissed
that's
off.
him.
He didn't get the memo.
But I said the big one for y'all.
Good job. So look, we'll
Y'all be
try
the
some
first
of that.
person.
You're our third guest. It's
Yes,
your
sir.
second time on here.
Oh
We're
yeah.
gonna save some of that for you.
Oh yes.
We're gonna hit that as soon as we finish the podcast.
Thank you.
Man, save that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. And you guys can find me at Dre Adams D828. That's my IG, and you can just any comments you got, you can reach me there, and I'll make my announcement on 17th January. Man.
Okay, we'll be looking
17th
for
January, you're wearing for city council. We all got family
Yes, sir.
out that way. Talk to your family. Let them remember DeAndre Adams for city council.
Oh, yeah.
LA,
LA,
my
baby.
homeboy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
For sure.
Hey, like he said, man, he came and recruited me in the 9th grade. I wasn't playing in the 9th grade. I
Yeah.
was playing on the travel team.
Yes,
He's like,
sir.
man, you need to play ball, man. They talking about you. And I went on out there and I wrecked shop.
You
Thank
wrecked
you, Dre.
All right, for sure. For sure. Thank y'all.
All right.
Good stuff, baby.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Hey, we got one more interview. We saved the best for last.
That's for life.
We got Raul Rayner coming on. Go ahead, Rand.
The hardest working man in the cigar industry. Ask me how I know. If you ever seen this little room he got upstairs, it's about a 2x2. I call it the lab, and we be in the lab bouncing ideas off each other every day. I learned so much about the cigar industry through this brother, man. This brother is the hardest working. I don't think he even gets sleep. This dude is the hardest working. He just had a new addition to his family, baby Bella. Give it up for him. Whoa, Renner.
Thank you.
Also known as Ray Ray.
Okay, so we got to ask you the 5 cigar questions, my brother. How'd you get started smoking cigars? I kind of know the answer, but go ahead.
How to get started? I don't know, man.
He's gonna say, well, at age 3.
I don't know. I mean, I had my first cigar when I was probably 15.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
my
he beat
parents.
me.
My parents been making cigars, you know, for as long as I can remember. So I was always around tobacco and cigars and everything like that. So, but officially, I could say where I started to smoke at least a couple a week. I would say around maybe 19, 20.
Okay,
19, 20 years old. Yeah.
What is your favorite one of your cigars, and then what's your favorite that's not one of your cigars?
Oh, I mean, my favorite cigar is the best-selling cigar we got on the humidor, right?
Which is that? The
one that makes the most money. I'm just kidding. My favorite cigar, the ones that I make, it's my palate is always changing. So right now, my favorite cigar, I would say is, this last week, I've been smoking. This is maybe my 20th Iron Mike in the last 5 days. So that one's really good right now.
You got me beat, Randy.
Got me beat.
But overall, as a brand, I like a lot of the legacy brands that we have, like the Iron Mikes, the 7Ks, the original R&Rs, which are made with tobacco from Paraguay. If I have to pick one, if I'm stuck in an island, I have to smoke the same cigar for a whole year. Right now, I would say Iron Mike. But last week, I would say the Soldier King.
I knew it.
Soldier King.
Soldier King is no joke, baby. Okay,
that green label,
one.
fire.
So, what is your favorite non-Raul Rainer cigar? If you were stuck on an island, you could have one cigar.
I'm gonna give you 2 because you really got to put a category on the cigars, because you have what the industry consider New World cigars are basically cigars that are not coming out of Cuba. So for New World cigars, this includes anything that's made in, Dominican Republic, Honduras, Nicaragua, or anywhere else. I would probably go with La Flor Dominicana Andalusian Bulls. I really like those cigars. I don't get to smoke them too often because they're really hard to find, but that's a good one. That's something I enjoy a lot.
You don't drink a lot or hardly at all, but what's the perfect drink with a cigar?
Man, that's right. I don't drink too much.
It doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be coffee, whatever you drink. Somebody said grape Kool-Aid.
I like coffee, but I don't really like pairing coffee with cigar. Coffee tends to kind of give me more of a bitter experience when I'm smoking.
Okay.
Especially in the palate. But I don't know, man. Just water,
Water.
Just water. I just want to taste the tobacco. Yeah, I just want to taste the tobacco.
What would be the perfect meal with a cigar?
Oh man, that's an easy one. You can go with steak, right? Something heavy. Something that just infuse your palate. So when you smoke the cigar, you get a little bit of that when you're smoking. So, steak and anything that goes with steak.
Okay. So you want to go next? I got a good question for him, but you go next.
Like I said, he's one of the hardest working. He is the hardest working man in the cigar business that I know. And how do you come up with your ideals and how you're always trying to make the experience for the members better. I noticed that you always try to make, and you make this feel like
home,
and you make this feel like it's just not your lounge. You make it feel like it's our lounge. And I want to get, thanks, props for you to that. But how you come up with these concepts and how you how you roll all this stuff out?
Oh man. You know what? I think the experience that everybody feels at the lounge, it's just a collective about the people that come here, right? So we just try to set up an environment that gets the best out of everybody that comes in here. So, I would imagine that you could be having a bad day outside these walls, maybe at work or in your personal life, but when you come in here, we're gonna greet you with a smile, and we're gonna ask you how your day is going, and just try to stay away from uncomfortable conversations, just so and then if you do that, it multiplies, and it just creates a really good environment. If you look around, everybody gets along. We have people from all walks of life, but once you walk in here, everybody's the same. So it's, you kind of just put it on the people and let the people just um just make that experience just
Yeah.
happen.
I went to the other lounge you had over there. It was a lot smaller. And then did you envision something like this? Because as Randy always says, this is the flyest, dopest cigar lounge anywhere. I mean, I've been cigar lounges, California, Arizona, Nevada, Massachusetts, Miami, DC, Maryland, Virginia. There's nothing like this. Did you ever give it? Let's give Raul
Give Raul a hand.
Let's
And
give Raul
Maritza.
a hand, baby. And Raul is very humble. He's always low key. Got his boots, his jeans, a polo shirt,
It's my
and a
uniform.
hat. That's his uniform.
Yeah.
But Raul, honestly, this is the best cigar lounge anywhere. How did you envision this?
I've been in the cigar industry for a
Uh-huh.
while as a retailer, operating cigar lounges. I also manufacture cigars. We have a factory in Nicaragua where we make all these cigars, and we make
Uh-huh.
cigars for other people as well. But first of all, I would say that I'm a consumer of cigars first.
Okay. Okay.
What really brought me into this industry was the culture, and just basically the connections you make at the cigar lounge, right? And I just try to put something together that that everybody can enjoy.
Yeah.
So
Which they do. They do.
So I don't know if you're talking about the layout or the specific
Just
setup.
how great the environment is.
Right.
3 stories. I mean, you don't find many 3-story cigar lounges. We have the private room. We have, I don't know if you call this alcove. We
Yeah.
have this where everybody comes. I couldn't have imagined this.
Yeah.
Did
No.
you imagine something this big? Were you thinking about this before it happened, or did the building just come
Okay.
about?
Well, I mean, I had a little bit of luck,
Uh-huh.
right, to get a location like this. It started with a good friend of mine that he bought this building, and he was crazy enough to let me turn it into a cigar lounge, and put everything together from the mezzanine to where everything's at, and this is where we're at. It's trying to create a cigar haven for our cigar consumers.
I remember you talking about in the future. You said you wish your strive is to fill every locker up and make this a 24-hour lounge.
Ooh, that could be dangerous, Randy. That could be dangerous.
It could be dangerous.
Explain that.
Explain
So,
that.
Some of you guys have been with us since the beginning, and as I don't know if you noticed, things have been changing little by little for the better. We always had our membership packages, and I have a plan that eventually this place should become the ultimate cigar spot for anybody that enjoys cigars. So, for example, once we got a certain amount of members, we started to open things up, with entertainment as far as live music. Then the next benchmark of, cigar, of memberships, we started adding a free cigar on Wednesdays for those members.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That was something new that we added. The next thing that we're looking to do is, once we hit our next benchmark, is
Looking for
let
it.
all those cigars roll over for the members. So you no longer have to come in once a month to pick up your cigars. So if you happen to just be out of town in business trips and you miss a month or two, when you come back, your cigars are going to be waiting for you. So that's something good.
Okay. That's
and
awesome.
I mean, but once we hit our max, eventually what's going to happen is we're going to go 24/7. And I mean, that's other than that, I don't know what else we could do here.
That's great. Randy has something he wants to share over there. Hey, you guys, look at this. If you guys
Okay.
can hold it down for a
Hold it
minute.
down for a minute.
People
like
upstairs.
Rob said, he's very humble.
Oh, man.
Very, he's just cool. He's a cool cat. He's very humble. He's not braggadocious. He's humble. He's a nice dude.
And he's an Aries like me.
Yeah,
April 2nd,
yeah,
April 5th.
like my
Just
son.
throwing that in there. Aries gang.
The summer edition of Cigar. If you guys don't know why, Cigar and Spirits, they did a 3-page ad on this, brother.
Show that. Let's give it up. Show that. Hey, let's give it
you,
up.
guys. I
Let's
haven't
see
read
that.
it.
3-page ad on this, brother. I told him he looked like he in the mafia over
Yeah,
here.
he does.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
We gave him the nickname Ray Ray.
right. But yeah, so I mean, I'm very proud. You guys better hold these magazines and sign them because he's about to get famous. He might not know us no more.
Yeah,
so.
autograph. Sign that one for
No,
me.
he'll never do that. But yeah, man, I'm glad I work with him. We just throw ideas off each other all the time, and we had our first cigar crawl, and I came up with the idea, and he looked at me like, "Man, that's a good idea. Let's do it." He backs me on everything. We doing more stuff.
Yeah, what you got next, Randy? Come on, talk about it. What else you got, dog?
Man, we got some stuff coming, man. Like soon, you'll be able to walk in your convenience stores. I'm talking about Circle K, 7-Eleven, whatever, and they'll have a Humidor in there, and they'll have the R&Rs in there. Everybody goes.
Yeah.
Everybody
We'll
goes
see.
to the gas station. I go to the gas station
Every
5
day.
days a week.
You do it. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So even if I don't need gas, my wife always jokes, "Oh yeah, you just go to get snacks."
Not snacks.
But,
Not
yeah.
snacks.
Yeah, snacks. Yeah. So, but yeah, so he's working on that, man. He got some stuff. We got some stuff coming up.
We got some events coming up.
You can let him know what's
Yeah, what do
coming
we
up.
have coming up, bro?
Listen up.
So, I mean, I think next Friday we have an event at a new cigar lounge called Hemingway in Arcadia. So we're gonna be debuting our R&R cigars, all 3 brands: Pax Romana, Soldier King, and Gran Corona. There, the event is free. I mean, you just come in, and we're gonna have specials for that night there. Buy 3 get 1 on the R&R cigars from 6 to 10 next Friday in Arcadia.
6 to 10 next Friday.
6 to 10 in Arcadia, if you want.
And then
In Arcadia,
in Arcadia,
called
October,
Hemingway's
October
next
4th.
Friday.
October 4th. Go ahead, Raul.
October 4th, we're setting up a cigar lounge at an MMA fight promoted by King of the Cage at the San Manuel Stadium, San Bernardino. We have free tickets. So
All
tickets are not free, but
They're free.
I want to give a shout out to Terry. He's the owner of King of the Cage. He's a good friend of mine. He's a member here as well. You don't see him too much, but what he did is he gave me like 100 tickets to
Okay.
give out to the members. So if anybody wants to attend this event, come see Gabby in the front, and
Gabriella.
we got your tickets for you. So you can smoke outdoors and watch the fight at the same time. So
It's
something
very
that
nice.
Very nice.
I mean, as a consumer, you
Yeah.
don't see that in California.
Right.
You don't get too many events where you can smoke. First of all, but this is actually a professional MMA fight with championship fights, and you're actually going to be able to smoke and watch the fight, drink and eat.
And eat.
and
That'll be my
then
4th one, I think.
mine too. Yep. And then the big event, everybody listen to
Listen
this.
to this.
October 9th.
October 9th.
October 9th. That is a Thursday. It's a week from this Thursday. What do you have October 9th?
So, you know what? I don't remember the details too much. Of
Oh,
where
I
it's
got
taking
it. I
place.
got it.
Social,
I got it.
State
I got it.
Social.
I got it. State Social House on Sunset, West
There you
Hollywood,
go.
5:30 to 9:30. Big Poppy,
David Ortiz.
his cigar, which is called Americo. It's his father who just passed, his father's middle name. He's rolling out his cigar. So one of Raul's partners, our partners, the Art of Cigar in San Diego, is the West Coast distributor of Art of Cigar. Raul is the official retailer.
Me
For
Havana cigars.
We Havana cigars.
Yeah.
So you for $250, you get a box of the Americo cigars. You get it signed by Big Poppy.
Picture.
You get a picture with them, and you also get a table. I'm getting 2 tables, dog.
And,
You
you,
rolling?
and that's all you can eat and all you
all
can
you
drink.
can eat and all you can drink. $250, box of cigars. autograph, picture with David Ortiz, State Social House on Sunset. Google it, 5:30 to 9:30, October 9th. Lou,
Great event.
you need to be there, baby. I'm there.
Be there. I'm
Yeah,
there. We
I'm
there.
there.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
there.
I'm there. I'm gonna call
I'm
to see if the
representing.
Reds want to come.
Yeah. You know, I'm rolling.
I
I'm
need some
representing
backup.
R&R,
I mean,
baby.
it's a great opportunity to meet Big Poppy,
Big
Yeah.
David
Poppy.
Ortiz.
Americo Cigar.
You
I mean-
know, who knows? You might see Jeter there. You might see
A-Rod,
A-Rod there. You know what I mean? They're gonna be out. The big boys are gonna be out that night.
Yeah,
Right.
October 9th. We're gonna be there though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you guys want to go, just come see us here at the counter so we can get you on the list.
Yeah.
Basically, what you have to do is just buy a box of cigars.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
unless you're gonna stop smoking anytime soon, you're already gonna spend that money anyways in the near
Right.
future. So might as well get a box, get it signed by David, eat, drink,
Drink
right.
and be
me-
merry.
yeah, and meet David Ortiz and hang out with us.
And the best thing is you get to be with Randy, Robert, and Ray.
3R.
That's right, baby.
But yeah,
Go ahead, Rand. I'll close it out, baby.
we'll
Close,
close it
Rand.
out. But he just had a new addition to his family. Let's give it up. His baby Bella. I know she probably keeping you up. Keeping you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is
Baby
she?
Bella.
How old is she?
How old is she?
She's exactly a month and a day today.
Okay.
Month and a
Month
day.
and a
Give
day.
it up
Month
for
and a day.
Bella.
Bella.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give it up
Yeah,
for Bella.
yeah. That's
And
good stuff,
Maritza.
man.
Maritza. We haven't seen Maritza in a while. We understand why. But yeah,
She'll be
Well,
back soon.
taking care of the baby. She'll be back soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, give it up for my dog, man. Ray, Raul Rainer.
Flyest.
man.
What you say? Flyest.
The
Cigar
fly
lounge
got the flyest,
anywhere.
dopest cigar lounge in all of California.
Anywhere.
You get free sticks on Wednesday. You get free sticks every month. No other cigar lounge is doing that, man.
It's at
You
least
get
7 cigars.
music. How much? Say it again.
At least 7 cigars.
At least 7 cigars a month, and you get live entertainment every Friday, and then once a month he brings out the big dogs for all us to enjoy. He don't have to do that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He really
Yeah.
doesn't have to do that, and he's opened up his he opened up the thing for us to enjoy, and we appreciate it. And you see him, you can easy to talk to, easy to rap with, and he's a cool dude, man. So give it
Yeah.
up for my dog,
Raul
Ray.
Rainer.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you,
Yes, sir,
Robin.
baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey,
Join the
so
club,
look,
guys. Join the club.
hey, look, so this is episode 50.
50
So we're gonna close it out with a champagne toast.
champagne toast.
Champagne
Everybody
toast.
get your shit.
Everybody
Sean
get your
already
champagne.
drunk his. Look at him.
Sean had 4
Oh
already.
my
Everybody
God!
get your champagne.
I can't
Randy,
take that brother
hey,
nowhere.
Hey, Randy, hand roll and hand me, please, sir. Good looking out.
Pass it on down.
Yeah.
R&R. This was his idea too,
Yeah,
you
this
guys.
was his idea, baby.
This was his idea. He brought it to
50
me.
episodes later. Hey,
Right.
where's Fred Red? Fred, hold on, wait for
Oh,
Fred.
hold on. Before after you take the toast,
no,
I'm
we
gonna
gotta-
tell y'all what to do.
We gotta wait for Fred. He much
All right,
older than me
all
by
right.
5 weeks. Come on, dog.
Hey, soon as we take the toast, I want everybody got a cell phone, right? I want you to go to YouTube Live, and I want you to put Mia Vanna Live and subscribe to the R&R podcast.
There you go, baby.
All right,
Episode
everybody,
50.
pull after we
Episode 50.
take this shot. Pull that phone out. YouTube, Mia Vanna Live, R&R podcast. Subscribe, please. We thank you guys for coming tonight. We thank you guys for supporting us. We're gonna keep doing what we do, trying to come up with more content and more things. We're gonna keep putting our foot on their neck out there. There's no other cigar lounge in California that got a podcast. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep doing it. Shout out to the gents. That's where the gents, you guys don't know about the gents. I'm just gonna tell you, the gents was
You will.
born in that room up there. Right there out of Mia Vanna. So P up, let's get it. Episode 50, man. Rob Rizzo, I call him Rizzle. He's an excellent dude. If you don't know, he sends me the content usually the day before, but sometimes he try to send it 10 minutes before I walk in the door to trip me up. And but he does all that. I mean, I don't have time to do it. I don't know how he got time, what he doing, but he finds time, and I appreciate that, bro. Because we when we first got on here, we were just
had
going
no
off the dome, off the dome, just ripping, right? But now we got a format where we talk about his little iPad right there. You know, I ain't no computer geek, so he got all that stuff right there, and he sends it to me, and I go in there, I make my little cheat sheet, my little notes, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, bro. And hey, man, 50. We're gonna get 50 more.
50 more.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah. That's good stuff. That's good. Yeah.
Some music.
Stay here. Yeah, there you go.
All right, see, he gonna connect.
Stay right here, Raul. Episode 50, baby.
50
R&R, baby, all day.
all day long. All right,
Good looking.
thank y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Salute, baby.
Salute, man. Coach Freeman.
Bobby, Coach Freeman, Dre,
Hey, man,
Raul.
thank you guys, man.
All day, baby. Charles. All right. Yeah, all day, baby.
If you know anybody got a business, we'll promote businesses, we'll promote whatever, man. We do everything under the sun. Look.